listening to Portland, Oregon's very own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
It's high.
We sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Find us on Twitter at iLaggedOut or visit our website www.namelessgamerspdx.com. You can also find us on Facebook nowadays. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, don't forget to leave a review, and enjoy the show.
Hey, it's November 3rd. You know what that means. Hot wow news.
Hot wow news?
Hot wow news. We're going to talk about Xbox One X studio closures that are coming around the industry. Mario Odyssey. Hope everyone had a safe and happy Halloween. This is the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Hot wow.
Yep.
Hola.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
very... We have a lot of people in here today.
Yes, we do.
If you listen, support us at www.patreon.com/ilaggedOut. Follow us on Twitter at ilaggedOut. We appreciate you telling a friend. Thank you for...
Or tell all of them, by the way.
do what you got to do.
Every
Thanks for
single
reviewing.
friend.
Thanks for and subscribing. You can also email us, namelessandgamerspdx@gmail.com. I am here today with Ben, Tony, Jessica, Scott, and Jefe, who is a Patreon
Special
supporter
guest.
and avid gamer and friend of the show.
Thank you for your support, Jeff.
Welcome, Jeff.
And
Hi, guys.
Yeah, and we're hoping that Jeff may be here, more often going forward.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
try. I mean,
So, before we get started here, let's just a quick check in with everybody. Jeff, how you doing? How's it going?
I'm doing all right. It's cold season, so
Yeah.
I got a scratchy throat today.
Yeah, everybody's kind of
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
feeling that.
Yep.
That's what hand sanitizer and airborne are for.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Just take the cold and get over
Is
it.
that PRG?
Yeah, fuck that.
Maybe that PRG.
Some Dayquil and some Call It Good.
got to you.
Get the tussin.
Yeah. Robo.
Robo trippin.
Just Robo that cold right on
I'll
out.
pass on all that hallucinogenic shit, man. I don't know about that.
Oh, come on.
Don't be such a sissy. Ben, how are you doing?
Good. I good.
Okay, that sounds neat. Jess, how are you?
I am also good.
Okay,
Wow.
cool.
Welcome to the club.
Scott, I'm going in a direction here. Obviously, you're next, so go ahead and just fill in the blank there.
I am doing well. I am doing well. How about you?
Tony, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's the weekend. I mean, it's my weekend.
It is. It is Friday.
So
Is today your
it's my Friday night. Yeah.
Actual
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony's about to cut loose
That's
up in,
crazy.
Oh,
'cause it's actually
yeah.
Friday.
up in
What
this.
are you
piece.
going out after this?
No.
What are we hitting? We're hitting the Acrop?
No.
Where's the action at?
Now, can you tell me what the Acrop is? Can you tell our listeners what the Acrop is?
Steakhouse.
It's a steakhouse, a Portland steakhouse.
Very delicious.
They might also have
Excellent steak. Great prices. The owner owns his own cattle, and steak is great.
yeah.
Boobs.
great customer service.
There might be some boobs.
Yes.
There may not be a
Steak and
the
boobs.
women there will take their clothes off if you throw money at them.
women
That
dance and
is-
they take their clothes off. I don't understand.
Hold on.
I don't know how this
And a
works,
great
but
steak. Okay,
You know,
This is a real place.
What if
Boobs
you
and
throw
steak, man.
steak at them?
Don't hate the player, hate the game. All I do is throw money at them.
This kind of sounds
Kind
like...
of awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it also sounds like my answer to last week's question that Scott had.
yeah, there's a few responses of one of
I wish.
those stages.
So, Scott, you left us with a question. What was that question?
We left you with the question.
That was a great segue.
We left you with the question of like kind of make up a game room. What does either yours look like right now, or kind of extend it to like a no budget, no spare, no expense, make a grand fucking thing, or just make what you could actually afford.
Yeah.
And yes,
good.
a few people were polled, and either like a go-go dancing cage or stripper stage somewhere in the room was mentioned quite often.
So nothing to do with
Okay,
gaming.
now, logistically, how does that work? Do you have to pay the stripper?
yeah, you'd
Does
have
she
to
have
get
a shift
employees and
that she's like down in your
401ks.
basement
works,
for
yeah.
like
Yeah,
like 3
seems
hours
like
at a
there would
time
be
and then
some
goes back
overhead.
up?
Well, I mean, think about it though. Like, she could bring you the food that you are wanting as well. Like, she doesn't just have to do that. But yes, you would be getting
So
employees.
she can reach over
at
to the
this
fridge
point.
and pull beers out and stuff?
I mean, if that's what you wanted, why not?
I need a fridge in my game room that holds beers.
Built into the floor.
But I can reach it from my chair, and that's free. So,
You know, they have the little coolers in the side of the chair now.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
chairs, like
I ain't got $1,000 to drop on an electronical lazy boy.
yeah. But if you have no expense to spare, then all of a sudden now you do.
Yeah, but
Might
also
as
I just
well.
like the idea of like I'm in control of that shit, and if I want that beer,
Yeah.
I'll just get it.
I just put the mini fridge right next to the
that.
chair.
Or right next to the stripper.
Next to the stripper.
Does
The employee,
Does the stripper,
okay,
does the
the
stripper
employee.
play
Stripper?
games with me? Am I playing a 2-player? Are we doing a multiplayer?
No, man,
co-op?
she's
You pay by
working.
the hour,
I
man.
don't-
She is working. She
do
doesn't
what
get to
you
play
want.
I'm
video
already
games.
upset that I had to pay for my
Can it be
online
a man
membership
stripper?
and my game.
Okay,
Now,
why
I'm,
not?
now I'm
Yeah.
paying someone to play with me.
I asked
this
if it
just
can
took a left
be-
turn, and I am not happy about it.
No, yeah, right, you got retirement plans,
Question.
health
She
insurance.
better be paying me to hang
She
out
get
in my
dental or
fucking man
vision
cave.
with this?
Can it be a man stripper? Because, and I asked because not because I personally am attracted to men, but because I feel like maybe I could get
Randy,
some
it's
yard
okay.
work
We're
out
not
of
here
this
to judge.
fucker.
I
You
mean,
know?
I
maybe
would
really
say-
squeeze him for
Hey,
like
I'm gonna
breaking
play
the
some
yard.
games. It's
or,
time for you to mow the fucking lawn.
Right.
I would say it could be a
That's
male
okay.
stripper.
That's okay.
Why not?
Okay. All right.
Because yes, also he could do chores.
Right.
But I
mean,
don't know why she
whatever.
couldn't either. Fucking
I was,
weekend
gonna say, I was
bitch.
about to say,
But,
why couldn't she
Yeah,
do
why
some
can't
fucking
strippers
chores?
mow lawns? I don't
I
understand.
guess it would all have to come down to like your bargaining and what you're willing to pay this person to
Yeah,
do
well,
that. And
I mean, if you
like,
have
mow
your stripper,
lawn
actually-
in a bikini.
Negotiation.
It really is. And I mean, if you have your stripper mowing your lawn,
Right,
technically
right, right.
your neighbor owes you money. So you might want to just go in on it.
Fence.
Yeah, if I have a stripper mow the lawn, all the neighbors owe me money. How do I collect? Like, do I get everybody on the same page?
Well, you
for
had-
that?
you door to door, just
hey,
knock on
I know
it.
you was
You
watching
just
that
give it-
girl
you
mow
give
my
him a
lawn.
bill.
You owe me $20, asshole.
Just be like, hey, Garrett.
Saw you peeking out the window
Yeah.
yesterday.
Couldn't help but see you peeking out the blinds.
It's $250.
Hey,
Garrett.
Frank.
Fucking Garrett, you goddamn cheesesteak.
Garrett.
How do you guys
Cough
know
up to
Garrett?
$10,
That's weird.
Garrett.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I don't even know my neighbor's name. Is it Garrett? Really? That's
Is it?
crazy.
Well,
Yeah, he's
but
watching
all we
you
know
mow
is,
the lawn
you
in
know,
your bikini.
yeah.
Anyway, Garrett.
Find out your
Garrett.
I'm over Garrett.
So
What
we've
else?
established that
All right.
strippers, male or female, is a great option for the room, the gaming room.
Okay.
Not only nudity and chores, but a companion to play the game with.
Fair enough.
I think a lot of people just kind of want the big, huge room with added options. I came up with not only just the like a stripper or a go-go dancer, however you want to
Yeah.
politically correct say it. I kind of would like some
I think they're
confetti
different.
and pyrotechnics
they are.
set up behind the chair. So like when I pop a fucking achievement or like something great happen, maybe have it on a button. Just shit just blows up.
Like confetti,
No,
confetti
come on,
cannons
come on.
loaded and
Let's
ready
be
to go.
honest. If it's no expense spared, that shit better be able to tell when you do it and
Well,
not have to
yeah.
hit a goddamn
Well,
button.
hey, I mean, if I gotta hit an extra
Yeah.
button, make it do it.
Every time it hears
I
a
want to.
boodink achievement unlocked,
Yes.
You know, confetti falls from
the hockey
sky.
score horn.
Yes.
Why not? I'm not paying it up. The stripper's picking it up.
Yeah.
That's when your dancers come out, shake some
Yes.
butts, and then they walk away. So you can get back to the game.
Or just the Roomba. I mean,
Well, yeah.
She could be on the Roomba.
Roomba is
Or he could be.
Roomba
Or he could
is
be on the
far
Roomba.
less maintenance. Let's be honest.
I mean, they would probably be very heavy on that Roomba
But doesn't have boobs.
on there.
You could put boobs
I
on
was
a
going to
Roomba.
say,
You charge
you,
the
you,
stripper.
you have enough money, you can put boobs on a Roomba.
I feel like this is taking a very
It
Weird
took a-
turn.
it took a
Yeah.
Tony,
weird
tell us
turn
your
here.
gaming room, cave, man,
Okay.
spot. I don't know what it's called anymore.
It's a gaming room, Ben.
Gaming room. All right. So, gonna have Pac-Man arcade in there. You got to have the old school
The cabinet, the stand up,
The
or
old-
sit down.
the old-
no, sit down. Sit
No.
No, sit down. It's so much.
This is
better.
mine.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a stand up,
Okay.
And you're
but
gonna
you're gonna
like
have
okay.
you're gonna have the glass
well,
tabletop
you're wrong.
bar, not just Pac-Man, but you're gonna have the multi game.
Oh.
Well, of course, because that's. I mean,
That's the better version because
Yeah.
it's got Pac-Man in it, but it's the multi game. So you got all the other games that come
Is
with
this the
it.
one that has like 4 players? I see it at pubs every now and then.
No. The old school 2-player. The old school 2-player
Okay.
ones. But they've got usually got Centipede, Pac-Man, all the other
Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Yeah.
You know, and
Okay.
it does the old
Old
sloppy
school,
do,
some old
the old
school.
school games. Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have the old. I think they're running around right now about 65-inch. Don't want to go too big, but you got to have the 4K TV.
Did you say old? You got to have the
You don't wanna
old
strain
65
your
inch?
eyes.
Is that what
No,
you
no, no.
said?
Too
'Cause
big
fuck,
and
that's
you're
I might
fucking
have.
huge, bro.
I might have. No,
I
but
say 65 inches is huge. I'm rocking a 60. No big deal.
size matters.
I think about 65 is where the price point between where they start getting real expensive and like
But we're sparing no expense. So
Yeah,
just-
but-
Are we
just
talking?
put it
We're
on the
talking
wall.
like the
If you
difference
get-
between
if you get-
700 and like 5,000. Like
Yeah.
there's a bit of a gap there.
Yeah,
Like, come
that's
on.
a bit of a gap. Plus, I mean, you get bigger than about a 65-inch TV in most rooms, and it's almost too damn big to like have a good like range of view.
That's
You know
what
what I
she
mean?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I think mine is
yeah.
a little too big for how close I sit to it, but
but that's
I make
you,
it
not
work.
the room. That's you, not the room.
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
honest.
anything bigger than that, you would need a projector.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that might be what you want to go with, really. Like just a blank.
yeah. I
wall.
was thinking about that. You know, like a projector, but.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, those 4K projectors, they're running like 10 grand nowadays.
Okay, so we have a
Yes.
65-inch TV.
Yes.
Tony's man cave. All right.
Yes.
So you got a big TV.
Big TV.
Anything else particular?
And then you got to have the old school tube TV for the old school NES and SNES and
The classic.
Genesis,
CRT.
the old CRT for all the old classics,
Duck Hunt.
especially Duck Hunt, because apparently you can't play it on those flat panels.
No, you can't play Duck Hunt
Yeah,
on a
because
flat panel.
Duck Hunt,
it needs the flash from the tube.
Duck
work
Hunt
the
is a
light zapper.
great game.
Oh yes.
It is a great game.
Oh, yeah.
I remember playing with people who don't play video games, playing Duck Hunt, because it's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
That's kind of the main highlights of my game room.
I don't know.
Okay.
What about you, Randy? What is your
Cool. I
game
like a
room
lot of
look
new
like?
shit, but like retro shit. It's gonna be a very selective group. It's gonna be. Yes, I will have a large CRT TV for my retro stuff, so it looks right. So much like Tony had, I would have something like that. Something that plays retro games of all kinds. Arcade machines. I'm just going to be brief here. I'm going to go Killer Instinct. I'm going to go Mortal Kombat 2. I'm a big fighter fan when it comes to arcade. But
Okay.
that arcade Mortal Kombat 2 with that sound chip in it is fucking sick.
Oh,
it's like my
that
favorite.
special sound chip, right?
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 1, you can have it. All the other ones. I'm going to go, what other arcade? Maybe a couple classics in there. Just for looks. If we're
Little
spending no
Asteroids.
expense. Yeah, maybe some of the classics. Maybe a Nibbler, a Pac-Man, some of that type of stuff.
Dude, we're talking.
Keep it
This
old,
is
keep
like
it real.
a shop. This is like a fucking warehouse shop.
Yeah, I'm
you
really.
Hey, hey, nobody
space.
said we had to go
This is a
big.
big. This is a big like 300 square
Hey,
foot.
you
Go
asked
big,
me.
go home.
I'm gonna go big ass TV. I'm gonna go, all the. Well, we're gonna have our up to 16-bit on the CRT probably. I'm gonna go HD, big TV, 65. Maybe I'll go Costco 80-inch. I don't know. Why not? And throw on there your Xbox One X,
Is that a Costco brand 80-inch? What do you mean?
one that you would get at Costco, one
Okay.
that will fit
A
in
big
Costco,
80-inch big 80-inch
one that doesn't
curve.
fit in
He's-
TV
he-
warehouse. The store.
Home video
He's
only.
sparing
Can't
no
handle this
expense,
shit. Yeah,
but
yeah, I'm with
he's
you.
being
I'm with you.
economical
All right.
about it.
Basically, you need the flat. You need that
very
flat
big, very
cart to be able to wheel this thing out.
I'm going with all the top of the line sound. Xbox One X, Xbox 360. No, I don't want to go 360. It's backwards compatible anyway.
Yeah.
Go with the Xbox One X. Go with the PlayStation 4 Pro, because why not?
Yeah.
Go
Because
with.
it's a PlayStation. That's why not.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go with a nice. You know what? You got to throw in a PC because you got to have a Steam machine, right?
What's it gonna cost about 10?
Yeah,
grand, right?
I guess.
Gonna go with that. Gonna wire it all together in get a big, nice, comfortable chair and just
Yeah.
sit in that bad boy and go fucking buck wild for hours.
Is there one chair in the whole room?
Okay.
Yes,
Yours.
there is
Everybody
only
in
one.
the room has to stand and watch me play games.
Yes,
There's
that is
no
the
co-op
rules.
happening here. There's no split screen of
That's
this
right.
fucker. Fuck off. Go get your own fucking.
There might be
screen.
like a sawhorse,
Fuck your multiplayer.
just so somebody can lean on it. That's about it.
There's a slightly uncomfortable bench.
Yeah, and it was built that way. I had it custom built that
Yes.
way, so no one would stay for very long.
Exactly.
Get out of there. What about you, Jefe?
So
Build your dream room.
in my game room, I would have to have a bar.
Yeah.
Like a full-on oak bar with like bottles behind.
Well, we all assumed that was standard.
Well, okay, sure.
I mean, come on.
But also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let them
Also in the
let them have a
corner,
dream.
there's a jukebox that has a wide selection of
One of them electronic ones that's like hooked
well, yeah,
in.
yeah. We're gonna do. that's a good idea, actually. We want
the
one of the
network
ones where we can
business.
just, like, I want that song. Let's go download it and we'll play that one.
Yeah. But the free kind.
Yeah. A large TV. I don't know how big, but it's going to be big. That has the more recent consoles. Because the classic consoles, I'm going to put on like a Raspberry Pi or something like that.
Yeah.
Put that in the cabinet in the corner so that I can play pretty much any classic game that I want to play.
There you go.
There you go.
Super Nintendo, PlayStation. Like all.
We've got
those,
one over
like,
there.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be my room.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice.
You're right. You're right on par with what I would what I would do. It's like because you have the Raspberry Pi and you have all the consoles and that's cool. But I like having the GameCube, the Dreamcast,
Yeah.
the N64. They're right
Get yourself a
there.
little collection.
I can grab a different controller. I can plug it in, and I
Yeah.
don't have to with the. I don't know. Sometimes the Raspberry Pi might crash. It doesn't save my progress on Mario 64. In fact,
Yeah.
I don't even think we have a. Do we have a 64 emulator on the Pi?
Yeah,
we
but
don't.
Yeah, we do, but it doesn't work very good.
Yeah.
It doesn't work very
Yeah.
good.
No. It works with some games. Some games it's not.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah.
But I bet your
Nintendo stuff
64
is
works
hard
better
to
than that.
do.
You'd be hard pressed to find like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask on any kind of emulator anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. It's,
No, you
you're
can
better
find it.
off
It just- you
having
can
the
find it.
actual
It's just-
console
yeah.
hooked up to a TV.
Those games are actually emulated pretty well. Like most of the popular ones are emulated pretty well. It's
Yeah.
the ones that are like one-offs that are like, that's not
Yeah.
as good as I remember.
Yeah.
And they're not. They just don't, Nintendo stuff is hard to emulate by design. They build their shit based around
It is.
that.
Fucking
Yeah.
They do that on purpose. I mean,
Cartridges,
they know what they're doing.
discs,
Yeah, they do.
backwards.
They're trying to make it hard for
They've done
everybody
it
to
right.
copy their shit. Yeah.
What about you, Jessica? What's
Yeah, Jess.
barring me not being there and making it my game room with things and
So
ways?
if we each have our own game room,
Right.
Which, of course, it would
sounds
be.
doable to
Totally.
me,
Yeah.
Yeah, because all your
This
game
is a
room
two-
is going to
this is a
take is
two-game room
5
apartment. What's up?
strippers.
right? I mean, that's fine. Mine's going to be a little classier than 5 strippers, but if they clean the house, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a specific size in mind of a big, huge TV, but a big, huge TV for playing
Yeah.
video games. But also like an older TV for the older systems, like Ben was saying. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like the old consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, big enough space to display all of that. Space to display the games so they're not just like crammed behind shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
Something that's nice to keep it organized, nice
Yeah.
and neat.
What you're
So
looking
you
for
can
is like a
see-
32-inch, like a flat tube.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just before the
Yeah.
flat
Like your
tube
old
came
brother
out.
had.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
brother
yeah.
had.
My brother had one. They only weigh about 350 pounds.
that's fine. You just
It's
lift
cool.
it up
You
once.
need a fucking.
I'll get the strip.
That's what those strippers are there for.
Yeah.
All right,
There's
there we
5
go.
of them. They can lift that, right?
But it
But,
lets you use that light zapper all day long.
Yeah, it will. Also, I would like a couple different cabinets in there of classic 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade
the
game.
Four player, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always love that fucking
The 4
game.
player with the 2 screens. Yeah.
Yep. And also 1992 X-Men the arcade game.
Yes. The
Which-
4-player X.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Which-
Yes,
That's
it's
sick.
6.
Right.
It's
I
6.
never
They-
got to
you
play that
were-
till I was
you
an
were
adult,
waist to waist.
and it
You were
was
butt
Yeah.
awesome.
nuts
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
They had one
It's
at
a lot like the
RetroCon.
Ninja Turtle game.
It is.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably why, but
Yeah. Hack and
know.
slash. Yeah. It's good.
But then also, I like action figures. So this is kind of where I play video games
Yeah.
anyway, where there's like tons of fucking action figures and posters and artwork and shit. So I would also have that in my gaming room.
Yeah.
Maybe some life-size things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, these are things I didn't think about. I mean, definitely, you want to have like a Boba Fett cut
Right.
out.
I would
and
always
fucking, you know,
wanted
like, yeah.
a life-size Audrey too, like in a
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that would be cool.
I think that would be awesome too.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yep. And then, you always need comfy yet supportive furniture.
Oh, yeah. You got to have support for
You
the
know.
back.
Like that fucking chair I have in mind.
Like that fucking
But
chair.
not like the sawhorse or the bench in mine.
Those are just for the guests.
Just to make-
Those
yeah.
are for the guests. Yeah.
For people
fuck
to
off.
leave. Like, hey, have a seat.
Right. So that's my game room. Action figures, artwork, cabinets.
Great.
Life size.
Life
I would go
size.
with an Alien and Predator.
Okay.
So I was standing around the corner.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking
I
awesome
thought
as
about
shit.
that, but then I was like, no, Scott would want that in his gaming room, so...
Yeah.
I'd like a Shark Tank as well.
Yeah, well, why not?
Like
We've already come this far.
Shark or little shark?
Sharks with freaking lasers on their
Why
head.
not just throw
They
the
have
shark
the
tank?
shark
No
tank?
lasers, dude. They can get out if they have lasers.
No freaking lasers.
No,
mess-
just
I'm not
laser
messing around with
pointers.
sharks
Sharks
with
with
lasers,
freaking
dude.
laser
We
pointers
could
attached to their
divide our
heads.
game rooms
Looks
with
cool.
a Shark Tank wall.
I mean,
you go.
if you have a shark tank and you have all that shit, attaching a laser to the head of a shark is sort of a trivial.
It's just dangerous, man. That's just...
No,
asking
just
for
just
it,
a
bro.
laser pointer.
Speaking of a
little low
trivial
voltage.
matter, Ben,
You guys want to play a game?
how about we do
Yeah.
a little trivia with Ben?
Hey,
I
Randy,
has
how does this
questions
work?
for you, motherfuckers.
That's a good question, Tony. The way it works is Ben's going to ask us some questions, a series of questions. Generally, these questions are going to be about games, but they may be about something loosely based around games. Do we have a dinger now? Is that
We
what
do
I heard?
not.
No dinger. Okay.
Excuse me. No, we're still, dude.
We're still in
Yeah,
development
we're dead-
process.
we're-
And it's 20.
We have to
fucking
develop a
17,
dinger.
and we can't develop a dinger that works
Yeah.
on anybody's fucking phone. This is goddamn ridiculous.
The sound guy
You
is
know.
just
He's
Terrible.
the
Tell me
worst.
about it.
just
Tell
the
me about it.
worst.
Somebody
Anyway,
whip him
We're
harder.
going to answer these questions, hopefully to
Can
the
one of
best
these
of our
strippers come in
knowledge.
here and fix the fucking sound?
Then the champion will be crowned once
literally have
whoever answers the most questions wins. That's the rules. That's how it's going to go down. Ben, go.
All right, guys. I got, looks like, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 here. I'm going to make sure I want to get these in decent order because I don't want to hit you with some obscure shit right off the bat. But, here we go.
What you got? Bring it.
Go.
Now.
Popular in arcades.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
When it made it big in arcades, Soul Calibur.
Yes.
It made its way into homes on what console?
The
PlayStation.
Dreamcast?
Jessica.
Boom!
Yes. Jessica.
You're right.
The
Soon as-
Dreamcast.
Yes,
Yes.
She said that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's
Finest.
right.
Yeah.
All right, all right. What
Wasn't it
classic...
Never mind.
What classic NES title? Excuse me. Scratch that. What classic SNES
Okay.
title? We're
Okay.
talking Super.
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Know your
Featured
shit.
levels called the Congo Jungle, Chimp Caverns, and
Donkey
the
Kong.
Chimeric. Ooh, what?
Country. Donkey Kong
Really?
Country.
Oh, okay. I need full title only. Tony,
Full title, please.
can't be giving half that shit, man. All right. What console game was the first to let players use? I'm doing air quotes for my listeners. Bullet time.
Max Payne.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, almost. Oh, good job,
I
Jeff.
thought there might be a bit of debate there. All right. What game features protagonist Faith Connors? This is a female protagonist.
Yes.
Faith Connors, known for her eye tattoo and epic parkour skills.
Is it Mirror's
Mirror's Edge?
Edge?
It is Mirror's Edge,
Wow,
Jessica.
nice.
She's too slow.
Hey, this is good. That was a good poll.
Yeah.
According to a study, can everybody? I wanna make
Yeah,
sure that's
a
clear.
little bit.
According to a study from Oxford University in 2004, playing video games is actually good for children as long as you play for approximately how long per day?
1 hour.
2 hours.
Oh my God, Jessica! It's
Wow,
1 hour.
nice.
Like I
Loving that
figured,
shit.
I
'Cause
figured
that
there was
shit's
just gonna
a
be a random
fucking
guess from
joke.
everybody there, but damn,
1 hour. That's
Damn,
not gonna
that-
happen. you put a kid in front of a video game.
you just
system.
blew my trivia out of the water, Jessica.
Jessica, I think, won that one there.
yes,
yeah.
she did.
That was the
there's
Jessica
a-
show.
I also have a
You
couple
said
of
you have
questions for
you have a
yes.
couple
Got some trivia
questions.
for you. My problem is that most of the games that I played in my years of gaming have been PC games, and so a lot of
Okay.
the,
Right.
a lot of the trivia that I have is PC heavy.
So this falls heavily on Tony's
Pretty good- yeah,
shoulders.
there's-
Yes.
There's a pretty
In
good
order
idea.
to,
Okay.
Better not fuck
Win.
this up,
if Randy
Tony.
were still in the room, he might have.
I really don't think
Well,
that
he's
Tony's gonna
not.
be able to
So,
get these either.
here we go.
But this is something that I
Yeah,
feel like is
probably
just informative. For
I've been looking forward to this for
our
a
listeners.
long time. 'cause
Yeah.
I
Somebody to
want
come with
somebody
trivia
else to
questions.
ask questions. I want to answer.
Yeah. Okay.
What do we got?
Okay, so we all know who Mark Hamill is, right?
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Skywalker from the. From
I have an answer.
Star
Little
Wars.
Star Wars.
Mark Hamill is also a prolific voice actor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
And he's played
Yes.
in a few video games.
Yes.
Can anybody, if you were to look at the,
I have an answer.
if you were to look at the top 5,
Wing Commander.
Mark Hamill,
I don't know.
top
Okay.
5
What do you
Mark
got?
Hamill voice acted video games.
Oh.
What would be on the list of the top 5 Mark Hamill? video
You
games?
know these offhand?
I do.
Oh, shit.
Are you looking for the game
is Wing
or the
Commander any of them,
character?
or any of the?
They're two of the
there's
Wing
like Wing
Commander games are
Commander
actually-
like 3 and 5 or something like that. or,
It's 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
4.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is
Yeah.
he doing it?
Yeah.
Come on, I was
He's-
close.
It's not actually just voice acting that he does in 3 and 4. He's also
Some vid cap,
visual.
Okay.
video cap,
And then the other ones are a little older.
Does he do any
Older.
voices in any Batman game?
You know, he did do a.
He's the Joker.
I
He
do-
did do a
yes,
Joker
I know.
in one of the Batman games, but that is not on the top 5.
I'm
is
gonna
this
give you.
your
I'm gonna hit
top
you with.
5?
No. I found this online. I can't
Okay.
remember the website now, but the top 5.
King's Quest. Is the King's Quest in there?
It was not King's Quest.
No?
No. These are the PC heavy ones. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got yeah.
Okay.
That's a good. That's a
Come
good
on,
guess.
Tony.
Though. It's a good guess.
Did he do anything
They're
in
older
WoW?
than Wing Commander.
We need some heavy PC
Yeah.
shooter.
Trying to think of the old
Nothing in
PC
WoW.
games.
BioForge. No.
Nope. Older than that.
Is there? A,
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna probably just go.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. We have. What do we have for sure? We have.
So we have Wing Commander 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! None of the Batmans are on there.
None of the Batmans are on the top 5,
It's Mark Hamill.
and it's Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill voice acting in.
I mean, I
Okay.
think it might be chronologically. I'm not 100% sure because the Batman games came later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
the
but
Arkham
yeah,
Asylum and stuff. Yeah, that
Right,
stuff.
right. Yeah, Arkham
that's
Asylum.
fairly new to
Yeah,
the scene.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Because he did play.
Yeah.
He played Joker in the Arkham Asylum
Yeah.
games, Arkham City.
The Arkham.
Yeah.
He
series.
is.
Yeah, he is Joker.
Yeah,
Joker.
he is.
I mean, I like Heath Ledger. I like Jack Nicholson, but
Oh, sure.
But Mark Hamill.
No, nobody does that voice
Yeah, dude,
better.
if I ever met him, it would be like, oh my god, you're the Joker, not
Right.
Star Wars, which is
Right.
cool. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. I like it, but you're the fucking Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
do the voice.
That's
fucking
he's
nailed
the dark side. Okay, hold on. You got to think old school PC
Yeah.
Yeah.
RPG game. Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel Knight
Gabriel
is
Knight?
one of them. Yeah,
Gabriel Knight?
Gabriel Knight is one of them.
Booyah!
Yeah,
That's what we got.
So it's
Yeah,
the
Mark
LucasArts
Hamill
studio
plays-
game.
yeah, Mark-
Yes.
Mark Hamill plays Detective Mosley in Gabriel Knight the First, which is
Okay.
Also, that Gabriel Knight in that game is Tim Curry.
Yes, I remember Tim Curry.
Yeah,
Tim Curry shows up in a lot of games too, as well, and,
He does
and
as
a
well,
lot of
yes.
cartoons, a lot of
Yeah,
animated.
he's
in
in
quite a few things.
Whatever. We're getting off track here.
So if we're talking LucasArts games, did
Yeah.
he do Monkey Island?
No, he's not in Monkey Island.
No.
Was he any type of Star Wars games?
I think he did a bit part in one of the later, like
He did it, I
just
think, in
after
Dark Forces.
like
It was
games,
Dark Forces
like
2, I
that
think.
Style, but
Or-
yeah, that wasn't
yeah,
on
Jedi
that
Knight,
wasn't on
one
the
of
5
those,
that I
yeah.
had.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, this is-
the
not
number 4 was Full Throttle.
Oh,
LucasArts game.
wait a minute. Everybody shut up for a minute.
Shut
Who the
fuck
fuck
up.
is
All right.
Mark Hamill in Full Throttle?
He's the
Is he
old-
Ben?
No, he's not Ben. He's
Okay.
He's what is his name? He's the older guy. The
Ben is the main protagonist.
Right.
The
Ben-
biker.
But if you remember Full Throttle, he's going after like this millionaires like
Yeah.
treasure or whatever.
Ritburger.
Ripburger. Adrian Ripburger.
Yeah,
That
that's the
is
guy.
Mark Hamill.
Yes.
That is Mark Hamill.
Full Throttle is a fucking awesome game.
Yeah. And number 5, I am completely drawing a blank on right now.
Oh, come on,
God,
man.
Hold on a second.
Do you have your list?
No, I don't.
There's a Google machine right in front of you.
It is.
Google machine.
What do you need? What
All right.
will that help?
So while we Google that,
Damn it.
Oh.
what is your next question?
You got it. He just found it.
Okay.
The last one is also a Gabriel Knight game, and it says Gabriel Knight 3, but that's just complete. I mean, again,
Yeah,
I think it's a
I guess
chronological
I didn't
thing.
specify.
It has
I knew it had to be
absolutely
at least
nothing to
one.
do with,
I was thinking 2 or 3, but I know one for sure
Yeah.
of the Gabriel Knight sequence.
yeah,
Which those would be great remade.
right.
That would
and
be
I
cool.
had another question, but I completely lost it.
Oh, come on,
I
man.
didn't write any of them down, so like,
God.
because I didn't want to.
You didn't come prepared.
Damn it, O'Reilly.
Hit me up, dude. I'll be better prepared next time.
All
I
right.
swear.
All right.
Cool.
That was a great round.
Yeah. Do we have any more trivia? Is that a wrap?
No, Jessica killed it. You did, dude.
I did.
The winner night of
is,
Jessica.
is Jess tonight. Jess, congratulations on your big win.
Thanks, Randy.
Hey, Tony, do you have some news you'd like to share
We're
with
back.
us?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe some of that stuff I mentioned at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
So, as some people may know, BlizzCon's going on right now.
BlizzCon.
Yes.
It's
BlizzCon,
happening right now?
the old Blizzard convention.
Okay.
Yeah. Hence BlizzCon.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You know, like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Like we always go to
Yeah.
most years.
Some of us do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What are they showcasing there, Tony?
So big news for me at least. So there's been some legal battles we've talked about on this podcast a few times in the past regarding
Uh-huh.
vanilla servers.
For the WoW.
The old school WoW player that's been there from the beginning, the vanilla
Okay.
server. Apparently,
guys that-
Blizz is going to start doing some vanilla servers. I might actually start
No,
playing
wait a
again.
minute. Weren't
Yeah.
people off? Weren't people running vanilla
Yes,
servers?
like
offhand?
pirated vanilla servers.
and
yes.
and they were told to cease and desist, or they would
Yes.
get fucking nuked
Yes.
by the almighty power that is
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Yes, that is.
And now
Activision
Blizzard's like, hey, we're gonna do.
We're gonna do
We're,
this.
we're gonna do that thing that they were doing because
Yeah.
people seem to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
wait,
thought they were allowed
They
to
found
play
out a
it,
way to
though.
monetize it. Are you kidding me? Blizzard is. Oh yeah, let's just do it now. Because,
Yeah. What,
Yeah.
They could have just started like they could have
Well,
just
apparently,
hired those guys.
So,
and-
so their big issue was not doing it themselves. Has been the technology. So you have modern
Yeah.
technology with old. So I mean, this game came out in 2004. So you're talking vanilla is like 2004 to 2006, I think.
Okay.
So you're
it's over
talking
it's like 12 years old,
11 to 13-year-old game. Yeah.
right?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, Blizzard just wasn't aware of. Blizzard just wasn't aware of the draw to
The desire.
the older until they had those like.
Until they had a lot of servers
taking
coming
a
up
lot
recently.
of their fucking
yeah.
customers, and so they were like,
Yeah.
"All right, well, maybe like if we can find a pocket for this, then we
Yeah.
can find So that makes sense.
But apparently they've now been able to integrate their new technology. I have a feeling, Randy and I were talking about this. They may have hired some of those people with the old with some of
that's
those
cool.
old teams.
This
This is thinking about it. Maybe it's not actually true, but we think maybe they might have hired some of those guys.
That's cool.
You know, so.
Yeah, I mean, going back even as far as like Major Mud used to be one of those games that was on the BBSs and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and people would run vanilla servers on their own computers, and it would
Yeah.
like
been
people would
doing
love
it
it. Yeah,
all the time.
people have been doing it forever. It's
Great.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
I remember jumping into, speaking of other MMOs, after Star Wars Galaxies went down.
Oh yeah,
I remember
There
jumping
was
on
that-
to
yeah.
some pre. So
was
you
a
guys
good
probably might not remember, but some pre. I think it was like combat enhancement or whatever the fuck they call it, the CE that they did.
This is one of the reasons why I like PC games is because people can just fuck with it as much as they want.
Yeah.
Like the consoles don't really allow for a whole lot of modding, a whole
Yeah.
lot of So I am all for it. Anytime open source comes into the greater consciousness, I'm all for it.
Yeah, no, I completely.
Yeah.
I have a similar feeling with a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
so I get
nostalgia
that.
with
Yeah.
WoW, especially for their for
The early
their-
days, the first
for
couple-
their early adopters that were a lot of those guys played and gals played beta and
That was me. That was literally me.
first-
I got into early release alpha for a little bit, like a test server alpha, and then I got beta or something like that, and then I got into the stress test before they
Right.
launched the game.
I played,
and then
the first
I picked it up the day it came
first
out.
6 or 7 years of WoW, I played pretty solidly throughout that whole thing, and I really enjoyed it. The changes that come kind of made me not want to play the game anymore.
Yeah,
So I stopped
yeah.
playing. If they are loading a vanilla server, I might play for a few months, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
one of
mean,
those things
MMOs
that's like,
are
what-
tough. You have to have one at a time because
Yeah.
it's $15 a month, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Which is why I think things like Destiny right now are doing well is because
It's like
You
an
buy it
MMO
once.
that you don't have to pay for, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
aside
buy
from
it
the initial
once, other than the
$60,
DLCs.
like, investment.
and then you run some DLCs a little further, and then they put the microtransactions in.
Well,
but
sure,
it's like,
yeah.
but it's like Blizzard.
That's just the way that's the way the gaming world's going, though.
Yeah, but
Like
Blizzard put that in
DLC,
and is still
expansions,
charging.
that kind of stuff. That's
Everybody's
got
gotta get their money.
Seasons. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Everybody's got to get paid.
if you're
It's
entertaining
cool.
me, I am willing to pay for it. I
Yeah.
have no problem with that.
But Blizzard, it's funny because Blizzard has all those microtransactions, so it's all
Like you're buying
fluff.
costumes and you're buying like speeders
Mounts
and stuff
and
like
stuff
that.
like that.
Mounts and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
it's all
Yeah, that's
cosmetic
costumes and rideables is one thing, but if somebody's paying $9
to make his
be able
character
to
better than yours.
shoot a gun more powerful than
Yeah.
mine that I can't find unless I pay
That's bullshit
$9
to
or
me.
whatever. Like that's what pisses me off.
I agree that. Yeah, no, it's one of the reasons. I mean, going to another kind of gaming now, the Magic the Gathering game is a card based game, and it's
Yeah.
that is a game you can buy yourself out of, and I hate that. I fucking hate that. Like,
That
if you
sucks,
have more
yeah.
money than me, that should not make you better at the game than me. Like, I
Yeah.
should be able
Pay
to beat you. no
to
matter
win
what.
is no good.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
games
whatever.
like that,
Sorry,
unfortunately, have always been
I gotta
like
get off
that.
my box.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So they're allowing the vanilla WoW.
So apparently, yeah, they
What
are
else
going.
you
To,
got
they are
for
going
us?
to be coming out with Vanilla WoW.
Okay. What else
so
you got on your news there? Your
Tuesday,
news bulletin?
the 7th. We've got the Xbox One X.
The Xbox One X,
One
or
X.
S.
Yes.
What did you say?
X.
XS.
Xbox One.
The
As
Xbox
in
One XS,
Xavier.
One XXX,
Xavier.
One X, Xavier, Sierra.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
There's only 3 X's. Okay?
Sure.
It's only 3 X's. Xbox One X.
Yes.
That checks out. 3 X's. You're right,
Yeah.
Scott.
That is coming out Thursday.
Why they did
or
the X
Tuesday.
and S thing is like, why did you
That's-
pick those letters?
Because they apparently have
fuck,
never
yeah.
been on a phone.
Okay, yep,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, literally, if you talk on a telephone
Wait, what?
once,
Seriously?
like
Okay.
saying the word S or saying the letter S and X,
Yeah.
they sound a hell of a lot
Why
the
you
same.
have- that's why they
You
developed the
don't
phonetic
say.
alphabet.
I think they did this on purpose so that
Yeah.
they just nail it at Christmas. when
I want the one S.
Alpha,
Yeah.
Bravo,
Okay, so I got
Charlie,
3DX.
Delta, Foxtrot, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's a phonetic alphabet.
Yes.
because certain letters sound similar.
What about the Xbox One X?
Yeah.
Well, it's coming out Tuesday, the 7th.
I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
Hey, actually, just doing history for this podcast, the November and December is a lot of games and a lot of
Yes.
consoles that
Yeah.
came out around the
yeah,
holiday
it's
season.
holiday
Yeah.
season is always
2017 has
That's true.
just been wild.
holiday season's always busy for new stuff coming out. Yeah. If you've been under a rock, Mario Odyssey just came out
What is it? I'm sorry.
for
What
the
was
Switch.
that? What game?
Mario Odyssey
Mario Odyssey.
on the Nintendo Switch.
Odyssey. Yes, I've played that. That's neat.
How was
Yeah.
it?
It's
Is it
very
good?
Excellent.
It's very good.
Tell them about the hats.
Have you?
So there's hats. Well, you have a hat,
Yes.
and you can throw the hat, and it will do different things for you.
You can control it
Yes.
and
Wow.
shit.
You can
I
control
saw-
some creatures. You can mind control them or turn. You, basically turn
You can
into
steer bullets.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there.
A
You
bullet
can,
bill.
bombs.
If
Yeah.
your bullet, if you
Bullet
hit the
bill.
bullet with your hat,
Or Bill. Bull
you
Bill.
can steer bullet bill.
them. You can,
Yeah,
and you
it's
can, and
Quite
you can
handy,
crash
and then you
them
can
into
jump out. You can
walls.
use him to
Really?
get across gaps.
Yeah, the one thing that I like
really?
about it
That
is
sounds
that
like
they stitch
that
in
really does sound
in the levels. They stitch in a little 2D throwback.
Oh, the
Mario
2D
too, which
is
really
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they it's fucking bang up.
Yeah,
It's a bang up
it
game.
is.
It's really good. Believe the hype. It's a very good game. It's fucking awesome. And then that kind of brings me to a thing where it's like, well, we were talking. I think you and I were talking about this earlier, Tony.
Yeah.
It was that like the space required for that is like 5.2 gigs.
Yes.
But like the Xbox One X version, they were talking about this on Giant Beastcast or whatever,
Yeah.
which is a Giant Bomb podcast. But like they also mentioned that like
L.A. Noire was the game they were talking about
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a new
How
release coming
big
out
it
for
is.
Yeah.
the consoles, right?
And it's like 30.
But that's
It's
like-
just shy of 30 gigs.
Which is this kind of confuses me. So the PC version of LA Noire came out like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Well, there was
Not quite.
there was an LA Noire. I played it on
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yes,
and it was great.
Same as
the same
as
game. It's the
as-
same game. It's not a sequel.
Correct.
it's not.
It's the same game.
It's the same game.
It's like they're doing with Skyrim. They're doing a bunch of other games now.
It's like a remastered
Dome?
edition.
Yo.
Is that what it is? It's a remastered.
I don't even
edition?
know that it's remastered. Really, it's just
because it's the same. Because like what I was
basically
watching,
designed to
it's the
play
same-
on a Switch tablet. So that's what it is.
Oh, so it's like the transfer.
Well,
is like
it's coming out for everything. I think it is a remaster, is what
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a fun game, and it has a couple of the guys from the Mad Men, like
Yeah.
cast or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's good acting and stuff like that. It's a good story. It's Grand Theft Auto for the 30s.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It is
basically.
it is
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
a remaster. It's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, because the original release was Xbox 360, that gen.
Yeah.
And it's also coming out for Switch, which isn't surprising because
Yeah.
Doom is coming out, or is out now
Or is
for
out, yeah,
Switch,
it's out.
which is like wild to me. But hey, whatever, get in where you fit in. You know,
LA
if you can
Noire
get in-
is a good achievement game.
Is it?
For those of you that love achievements, LA Noire is one of those.
It's okay.
Jessica.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, because I am
What
definitely one of
achievements?
those.
I like
A few of 'em.
achievements.
Yeah.
me too.
LA Noire apparently,
Me too.
according to Jeff, is a good achievement
good one.
game.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anything else news wise or?
Yeah. So, our friends over
you
at
got?
Relic Studios have now shut down. Relic Studios put out a game that a couple games that Randy and I have really liked.
They give us.
Torchlight and Torchlight 2.
Oh.
So they're those dungeon crawler games that are in the
Yeah.
in the mind of like
That's-
Diablos.
Cool.
The Diablo 2, 3. Apparently they closed down. Their parent company apparently is also scaled back on one of the other companies that they have. But they're a local Northwest company. I mean, Relic Studios started in Seattle and has been based out of there for a while. And yeah, it was kind of a bummer to see them shut down. I don't know about you guys, but Torchlight 1 and 2,
Yeah,
those were
Torchlight was
fun to play.
great.
Yeah,
Like,
they were. I think we played the
Torchlight.
first one.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
I went
I
to
don't know.
town
I don't
on
know that I
Torchlight.
remember
Yeah.
Torchlight.
I remember
it
Randy
sounds
playing
familiar,
a
but
lot on the
what-
360.
Yeah,
Back in
360.
the
What happened
360
in
days.
Torchlight? Refresh.
It
my
was like
memory.
Diablo, but from the guys that used to work for Blizzard.
Yeah, it was a bunch of dungeon. It was a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, I never played it.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can get it cheap or free. It was also came out on Steam.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was available on Steam and Xbox. I remember that. I don't know if it was ever available on
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
a fan of
PlayStation.
Diablo games, I definitely would play something like that.
And they're kind of on the shorter side.
Yeah,
Which is nice.
and they're a little
That's
more,
good.
and they're a
Yeah.
little more.
Yeah.
The graphics are a little more cartoony than
Right.
Diablo.
Okay.
You know, it's almost like taking Diablo and mashing it up with WoW, like graphics wise. So you get
right.
a little more cartoony graphics versus the.
I can find that.
But it was real. They were always fun to
It's
play.
a fun little
Yeah,
dungeon
they were.
crawler, Diablo-ish
there's
mixed with
some
WoW
stuff that-
style. It's fun.
Fun.
that
Yeah.
I literally saw them take from Torchlight 1 and 2 and stick into Diablo 3, like where you have your pets
Yeah.
grabbing your money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That was literally something that they stole from Torchlight. Like Torchlight was,
Which was actually
the
a
one that
really
did
good
that.
idea.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
grabbing your money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that happened in WoW.
No, in
wish they
in
had
Diablo
in real
3
life.
it happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
if you've got an in-game pet, they'll run around and like they'll run around and grab your cash and stuff for you. So
That's a brilliant innovation.
Yeah.
I think all MMOs should take that up because
or
I
even
usually
dungeon
like to play with
crawlers.
the
I
pets.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's handy as hell.
Nobody wants
Right?
to
Yeah.
run around and clean up your own mess, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
It's part of the fun.
They're cosmetic
I'll
pets.
kill
They're
stuff.
not even.
You pick up.
They're
you,
not. They're
you
not
scavenge.
like combat
That's
pets.
I don't even like grabbing all the glitter in Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I shot that guy from across the valley.
What the fuck
and he
is your ghost doing?
He
What
dropped
do
a
you-
bunch
like-
of blue stuff, and I'm like, I know that's money, but
Yeah.
fuck that, man.
Why the
I'm
fuck
not going
isn't your
to
ghost
walk.
going
It's
to
not
grab
worth it for
that?
me to walk over there. It's like Bill Gates. If Bill Gates drops a $100 bill
He's not
and
going
he
to pick it
bends
up.
over to pick it up, he's losing money.
you comparing yourself to Bill Gates is a
Oh yeah,
weird
me and Bill
comparison.
Destiny
Gates have
version.
similar income streams. Don't
What if there was a
everybody knows
guy?
that?
What if there was a guy named Beer Gates?
He'd be the greatest person ever. I don't know.
And he lost money every time he stopped to pick up a
No,
dollar.
Beardgate just loses money.
Beardgate.
That's all he does.
Beer.
He makes money when he stops to pick up a $100 bill on the street.
Yeah.
He's making money.
Anyway.
He's making $100.
Yeah. Hey, any other news?
No, that's actually it for the week.
Cool.
Or for the episode, I should say.
Excellent. Jefe.
Fantastic.
What you
Jefe.
playing?
What am I playing? Right now, I am playing a game called Hellblade. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yes, heard a lot
on
about
Steam.
this.
It's a fully immersive game. Strong female antagonist. It's the fighting style is kind of like Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia kind of style.
Slow movement,
It's what
hack
it's-
and slash
it's-
sneakiness.
Well, yeah,
Like
it's
sneaky.
right. Yeah, it's just there's some sneaking in the game. There's a couple of like visual like puzzles where you're like looking from a certain angle at a rune and you got to match it up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
it's like 3D. Okay, so you want the one of the first screens of the game tells you that the game is is better experience with headphones. And so when you put the headphones on, this is a game that also deals with a woman that's going through a psychosis, and so she has voices in her head, and so when you put the headphones on, you can hear the voices. Like while you're walking through the game, whether you're fighting or whether you're just walking or you're like you get to a certain point in the game, like there's all of these like.
You mean they're just talking to you at a given point in time?
Yeah. Any given point in time, they're like what you're doing is like narrated by these several voices that are like surrounding you. So you got one coming from behind you, one coming from your right, one coming from your left. It's all done by the same voice actor, and it's done in different like tones of voice. So like you can tell that she's like progressively getting crazier, like as the game progresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it
the game is fucking cool. And it's pretty easy to play when you put it on easy mode, but like if you put it on auto like correcting like fighting, it can get really fucking challenging. The fighting is the challenging part of the game. Because like it's really easy to do, but it's very hard to master. So you're doing a whole lot of blocking because like, okay, you're a girl with a claymore, but you're also fighting against guys that are like 8 feet tall and have a shield and a big fucking axe.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you're doing a lot of dodging.
Like the sword? The Claymore sword?
Yeah. It's a small
Big two-hand sword.
It's a white girl with dreads and she has a claymore. And she
Nice.
is like
Okay,
swinging.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
And
Carrying the big stick.
yeah. It's a lot
So
of fun.
she's from Seattle?
She's apparently the story is that she's a Celt and
okay.
And there's a lot of like Nordic references in it though too. So there's like runes and stuff. It's a fun game. Check it out. And I'm trying to make it like spoiler free, but this is a really really fun game. Yeah.
And what is that on? That's on PC?
Hellblade is on PC. I think it's also on PlayStation, but
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I got it on Steam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
What about you, Ben?
I want to get Hellblade on Xbox.
It does sound like it would be cool if it was on
Yeah.
Xbox.
I think
We have a
check it out. It might be
PS4.
coming up. I'm not exactly sure.
You could get it. You could play
It's
it.
an easy enough game to. I feel like it would be an easy enough game to port because it's it's like
Right now it's
Assassin's
on.
Creed.
It's
Exclusive,
Assassin's Creed
pretty
or-
sure. Kind of like Cuphead is exclusive to Xbox.
Right.
I think
yeah,
it's
I think
right away. But
PS4. Windows.
Really haven't played anything new. I've been doing a lot of Cuphead and Destiny 2.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
yeah.
Cool.
What about you, Jessica? What
Yeah,
have you been
Jess.
playing?
I've played lots of stuff.
Like things and ways and stuff?
What you been playing?
So I finished up Back to the Future. It was all right, but like I said before, Back to the Future is not my favorite, but it was still all right.
All right. That's the Telltale, right?
Yes, Telltale. Also, they had Medal of Honor. The Airborne is a free game, so I tried to play that, and I know Scott did too.
fucking
it was
terrible.
probably done after half an hour. Like,
I did. I started it.
The button
I
layout
started
is
it, and I was like, the
shit.
control scheme is
Like,
ridiculous.
all of them are.
And I can't. I have to like use the Xbox One feature to swap thumbsticks, and then the control scheme. The control scheme just gets asinine.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's bad.
It is bad, and I don't know if it's because we are, I don't know, Call of Duty players, so we're used to that.
No,
but
we are good gamers. That's what
Okay,
we're called.
okay.
We're called fucking good gamers.
I get you. I'll get behind you. On
We know
that
how to
one.
set
All
up
right,
so that I'm ready to fucking run the freeway and slaughter motherfuckers. That's how it goes. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, if you're out there and you making games, make your controls adjustable
Yeah.
Right.
for your players.
Yeah,
Let's start right there.
Actual button remapping. I don't want fucking 4 different schemes. You know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
we need like I can set this to this and blah blah. Anyway,
Sorry, Jess. Didn't mean to interrupt. Just that
so,
seemed very important.
Just for shits and giggles, Scott and I downloaded Battleship for Xbox. So yeah, it's all right. And
Like
so
the
I
board game Battleship.
yes.
Okay.
So I played
Shit was
that
on
for a
sale,
couple
man.
of hours. Got a bunch of fucking achievements. It's an alright game if you're bored.
Is it one of those where you each can play like on the same console or play on different consoles?
Same
Both.
console or online.
Okay, so you got both options.
There's like classic rules, and then like they gave like each ship like specialty shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
So like,
cool.
and like they made it where like you're either firing like an attack missile, like which would be the red peg, or like you're shooting like I'm trying to detect and find somebody with like a different peg, and
like a blue peg or something. Like
it's the white peg.
It's fun to have
but,
those
like,
kinds of games
it's
around.
fun.
It is.
Like
It's
party
just
games,
like
it's really
quick and
fun.
easy,
Shit like that?
and yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
But also we went to the Portland Retro Gaming Con.
I had a friend
Yeah.
that went to that.
And I
That was really
picked
cool.
up a few different games.
What'd you get? What'd you find?
They were all X-Men games. I picked up X-Men Next Dimension for GameCube and X-Men Destiny for the 360.
Nice.
I also picked up for the GameCube X-Men Legends, which
nice.
That's a good one.
it's a game I've always wanted to play, so I started playing
Yeah.
that one first. It's really fun. It's sometimes 2-player, so sometimes Scott gets to play, but it's only like certain sequences.
That's
Yeah.
weird that it's like sometimes it's not,
Yeah.
sometimes it is. You know.
But
yeah.
so far it's good. So be playing that a lot. Gonna be playing a lot of X-Men games here in the near future.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not.
No.
I mean, X-Men. I feel like X-Men games have been done well. Like,
Some of them
usually
more than others.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely been some bombs, but I remember playing one of the original, like on at NES. I think there was an X-Men.
Yeah.
game. And that one was all
there's
right.
two.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It varies. Unfortunately, there's
I mean,
a
it
lot
doesn't
of
age well, I feel
NES
like,
games
as
that
any
were.
NES
I mean,
games.
even back then,
You're right.
like the
Sure.
X-Men game I've got for NES, it's fucking terrible. That's why it was like $2-3. But I still got it because it was like cool, and I put it in.
But
it
you
was
can
like,
be
oh,
Storm, and like
shit.
you can transfer between like a couple of the X-Men. I feel like
There's a
Am I
couple of them.
remembering this correctly?
There's yeah, you do get to change, but like it's not like you get like a level, and it's like that top down.
Yeah,
view.
you stop down. It's like a
Yeah.
dungeon crawler kind of thing.
Go,
Yeah, it's a
go,
little
dude.
bit,
Okay,
yeah.
when we're done, we're gonna find X-Men on NES. If you're
Yeah.
gonna play it, I'm gonna
Okay.
verify that is a terrible game.
That NES
Yes.
game is bad.
Yeah. But I'm happy to have it in my collection.
We'll
because
settle this after school,
it looks
motherfucker.
cool.
Listen,
Very
yes.
nice, but like the game is
Let
kind
me
of like.
let me tell you about the quality of this game. I remember
well, no,
being
he's gonna
young
find out in just a minute.
and and we can. I remember being young and seeing that game on. What is that shit that you do when like you sit at home and you're like an old lady and you buy stuff on TV?
Oprah?
Video games.
VC.
QVC.
Home Shopping Network.
Knitting.
It was on both of those, like back in the day, Home Shopping Network or QVC. Like, yeah, it was bad.
yeah.
You don't want to buy it. Don't buy a game off QVC.
Don't pay more than $5 if you start a retro collection and
yeah.
like unless for some odd reason you really love that game and you can't find
Or
it.
you find that
don't
rare
spend,
jewel.
No. Well,
Find
yeah.
that in the cheap couple bucks.
I mean,
Don't
I love
spend
the
money on
X-Men,
that
but
game.
when we started playing that, it was like, oh.
if you ever
Yeah.
grab a
This is
Nintendo
this is
game
not
and you
good.
see LJN,
Oh,
put it back down.
LJN games are all horrible.
Just put it back down.
Yes.
Okay, just
We've had this conversation.
Kind of like the
before.
Karate Kid, though.
Yeah.
The Karate Kid game.
The
was-
fucking
I
game?
remember playing
It's
that one
bad,
too.
but
not
it's
bad.
good.
okay. So we have we there's two games we need to find again.
It's so bad, it's real good. Oh,
I mean, it's probably like if I were to play it now, it'd probably be more nostalgia than anything.
It's hard.
Oh
though.
yeah, but I mean, like
none
that's
of
what
those games age well.
If-
I feel
Yeah.
like, you
No.
know, like,
a lot of them do. A lot of them are
don't,
actually still just
don't.
fun, and you feel the muscle memory come back like
Oh, sure.
that.
Sure,
But,
but
like,
if it's a game that you've played,
Yeah, if it's a couple of bucks and you're trying to make a collection, go for it.
Yeah.
But don't.
no,
anybody
I
out
don't
there,
want to
don't
collect. I mean, like
spend
if I'm
more.
playing retro games now, I'm just I got an emulator and a ROM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
I'm not spending money on like games that have been out for forever. You know, like
No.
33 years now.
yeah, like I don't know. It's cool. Like I have a friend that is a really big retro gamer, and he went to the Retro Gaming Con and got a copy of Earthbound in the box.
Oh, okay.
He won it in like a raffle or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, they had a raffle.
Yeah.
And it was fucking. That's a $700 game. Now.
Yeah,
like, if you
Earthbound
go
is
on
not a
eBay
cheap
or
one.
something like that. That's a $700
So
game.
I had,
That's fucking ridiculous.
I had a friend that was that's well, not a friend, but someone that was in the PRG like Facebook
Yeah.
group that was like. What they did is they took like a copy of like a rare Mega Man 2 SNES game and
Right.
stuffed it in like the box of like a sports game and then shuffled them all up to sell the sports games and was like, I got a stack of sports games over here.
And one of them is
It
actually
was like
Mega Man
$2
2.
a pop, but one of them has the X-Men game in it just so that they
That's fucking brilliant.
sell all.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, man.
That was great. I was
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
fucking smart. That's how you get rid
Yeah.
of fucking Madden
Shit.
94.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I played Earthbound, and that is a solid RPG, but $700 for a cartridge?
Yeah.
It's like
What?
any collectible, dude. If you're willing to pay it,
Well,
somebody
exactly.
will
That's
charge you
fair.
that,
fair.
you know?
Yep.
No, that's fair.
I was gonna
like, I
say-
have my. I mean, yeah. I guess we all have our thing. That's.
I mean,
yeah.
this and it's one of those. My wall's covered in it, but it's
Yeah.
it's
That's
not.
fucking
It's not
cool.
going to
Yeah.
get
That's fucking
opened
cool. I like
for
that though.
$700,
I mean, like
but-
you have to have your passions, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
be willing to spend. I once saw a collection of the Dark Tower series of Stephen King books, and first editions for $7,000.
Damn.
If I had $7,000, that would be it.
Yeah.
I would own those.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
sure,
I mean,
why
if
not?
it's something you really, really like,
Yeah.
I get it. I completely
Understandable.
Anybody
Yeah.
been playing any?
Yeah, Scott. You've
get
been
it. Yeah.
playing?
So last week, I brought over a device.
Yeah.
Ew.
I brought over my SNES Classic. My sisters bought me for my birthday, and we all actually took some turns playing around with that.
So this is the like the remake. This is the one
This is
that
that
they just
little,
recently came out with the classic.
The SNES Classic,
Yeah,
that little.
it has like 12
and it's-
games on it, and it's
It's got 21 games, I think, something
okay,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, but I know Ben, Randy, Scott, and I all took turns.
It's got Star Fox 2.
It's got
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Fox
Yeah,
2.
yeah, fun. It was fun.
Yeah. We did do a little bit of a quasi Street Fighter tournament. To be honest, Randy kicked the shit out of all of us.
That one guy is always going to be good at that one.
Yeah,
thing, you know what I'm saying?
right, yeah.
He's always going to be good at Street Fighter 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy's that
That's my
guy.
boy.
Yeah.
Going back to that muscle memory though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly that was literally what we were talking about. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, muscle memory about all this.
Right,
You know,
right,
I remember.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I-
we were. That's one of the exact comments. So it's been that, and then Destiny 2. So
Yeah.
Cool.
I just recently played. Sorry.
just picked up some shit at RetroCon. Got some Predators and some Alien vs Predators for Super Nintendo. Was kind of happy with that. Picked up one of those Advantage like joystick freaking things for $5.
The one for
Yeah, that's
NES?
pretty
The NES,
2-button?
the little
Okay.
2-button thing. That was pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
That was a really good find. You got it super cheap for like, I don't know if it works. I'll give it to you for a few bucks.
yeah,
Dude, yeah.
Sold.
Yeah, knocks off.
And it
fucking half the
works.
price. It works.
I remember playing on
great.
those. It's almost cheating. I feel
I
like.
never
It's
had
like-
one of those.
Really?
I
so
always
it's,
wanted
you're
one.
talking the big one, right?
Like the big ones. Like
Yeah,
the big
yeah,
ones
like
the
the-
size
the
of
arcade
Like almost like an arcade
Full-size
style.
joystick
Yes,
that you
yeah,
can
the
grab
Advantage.
with your adult fist.
Yes.
And 2 buttons that you can just mash or pound gently.
Yeah.
It looks like just a giant version of a Nintendo controller with a joystick sticking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
So I remember when I was a kid, I actually had it was like some aftermarket thing that you get. Somebody gave it to me. It was the NES. It was a clip-on joystick for the D-pad.
I have seen this.
Yeah, I've seen.
I had
Slides
one of
onto the
those.
controller, and it hits the
Like-
buttons. And it
Yeah,
has a
and
joystick.
it's literally a joypad with like 4 prongs off of it if you flipped it over.
Right,
And
right,
as
right.
you rolled it around, it would
if I remember
rotate.
correctly, this was terrible. Like it didn't
I
work.
don't
very
think I
well.
used it more than
Like
once or
a
twice.
few other Nintendo accessories.
It wasn't even an official Nintendo. I don't think. I think somebody gave it to me.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I was
And
going
the
to say,
condom. Remember those?
Did you say glove and condom? I mean, I don't remember
I was talking
Nintendo
about
condom,
the Power Glove,
but I never had a Nintendo.
I don't remember the Nintendo
so-
condom. You're crazy.
I was going to say though the old they had a actual flight stick too.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty good.
Did that pair with the Nintendo condom?
Yes, it did.
I mean, you want to be safe when you're
Nintendo
playing your
joystick.
games.
Yeah.
Play safe, kids.
How about you, Randy?
I mean, nothing other than just Destiny 2, and I did get a HD switch, like an HDMI switch.
Okay.
And I hooked that up, so I got like, my, what is it, the Pi down there with some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
on it.
that's been like a
about it.
week and a half in the making of trying to get the right one, right?
Yeah, that HD switch was tricky. I got one, it didn't work out. Had to get another one, and this one works great. So, yeah, that's about it though. For that, it was, took a couple shots, but I think second try is great. So,
Word.
do we have any history, Jess?
I've got a couple. I know Jeff also has a couple.
Oh yes.
All right,
I do.
Let's get into it.
So
Give us a good history.
I've got one gaming related, one non-gaming related, and I guess it's an X-Men episode for me.
X-Men episode is good.
In 1992, X-Men the animated series came out. It's not a video game,
Oh
but
my
it's something
God.
very near and dear
Very
to
near
my
and
heart.
dear.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
the X-Men.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yep, exactly.
with the
Yes.
sentinels and the
Yes.
sen-
Yes.
oh yeah.
Fucking love that
that's
shit.
That's just good.
That was a
that brings
great-
me back to warm, 3:30
Fuzzy feelings.
Saturday afternoons.
Oh
everything's
man, I watched that
perfect.
shit after school,
chill
and I was
out,
like,
bro.
"What is this cartoon? It's
It
amazing."
depended on where you
That's
lived,
a
whether
happy
you got it
place right
Saturday
there.
mornings or Saturday morning cartoons, or you got it after school cartoons.
I mean, that's what introduced me to the X-Men. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
in love ever since.
Me too.
because
I love
well,
that
and,
shit.
and you
Oh,
had
that's
that
solid shit right
like
there.
at,
It
at
is.
one point it was that Spider-Man, Batman. Like you had all the comic book cartoons.
The early mid '90s was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
great,
Early to mid,
great,
yeah.
great
I mean,
half a decade for
Batman the animated
animation.
series is also
The animated
very
Batman,
near and dear
where
to my
it was
heart.
took place in like the 40s. Oh,
I don't remember that one. I remember
good.
like
It was
the old
the
long.
animated sister.
Was the
animated
on
Batman.
Batman the animated series where he had the long?
Yes.
Was it
Yes.
supposed to be the 40s?
Roughly,
Dish.
that was the.
Oh, okay. I guess I
Yeah,
didn't
it was
realize
like
that. It
maybe-
just seemed
That shit's
real
on Amazon
Batman.
Prime. You
I
can
don't know.
watch
It
it.
totally
It was-
is.
yeah,
on
that
there.
was Batman.
It just seemed
It's
Batman.
That was
Like,
Batman
that
for our
was
generation. That was the
Yeah.
correct Batman.
I mean,
Right.
That
Kevin
was fucking
Conroy
baller
is
shit.
fucking awesome. When we met him, it was like, oh my god, it's fucking Batman!
Yeah.
Like, holy shit!
If I'm looking for
Don't
Batman
nerd out.
toys, it's from the animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do remember, speaking of Batman toys, I had from the movie, from the original Michael Keaton movie, I had the Batwing with the pistol grip claw.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, really?
like the claw. Yes, I had that, like so you could pick up the Joker. Of like, I was like, it didn't matter what I picked up. I picked up He-Man, Batman.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Fucking
Come on.
didn't matter who it was.
That was ridiculous.
It was, but
Pick
it
him
was.
up at 200 miles an hour and you don't cut it in half.
It was still badass. It was the fucking bat plane.
Bat-
So I got one
Batwing,
more.
Whatever.
In 1988, in Japan, Sega Genesis came out.
Oh, that's a solid one.
Yeah.
It came out a little bit over a year later in North America.
I
But
feel
Yeah.
that's important.
it
Yeah,
is
that's
important.
a big
That
one.
is.
That's a big one.
Very
Yeah.
important.
I was a Genesis freak, man. It was one of
That
those,
was the
like-
first real competitor to Nintendo. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh yeah.
was.
Definitely.
My spoiled friend
Sega.
had a Nintendo and a
great
Sega
games.
Genesis, and
That
I
was
was like,
Altered Beast. Everybody played Altered Beast.
Altered Beast is
Everyone.
awesome. Yeah, it's a great
That
game.
with
That was good.
the Genesis.
Yeah, there was
that
it was a
good.
pack in at
That's
one
the
point.
stuff.
Yeah,
That was a fun.
That was their attempt at Mario.
yeah. See, I remember.
Yeah, really?
Sonic took
Altered
over.
Beast,
No.
one you're gonna go with? Yeah, well, exactly. You had Sonic, and you went with Altered Beast.
Yeah.
See, I remember the pack-in being Sonic the Hedgehog.
they
that
did
was
switch
the
it
later.
out. Yeah.
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 Yeah, at one point they did.
It was
Altered
pretty
Beast
quick
is
after
really
that, though, I
good.
think.
Before
It's
Sonic,
an okay
it
game.
was. Who was it before Sonic?
Bonk, wasn't it?
It was.
No.
That was TurboGrafx 16.
But no, they also
Hold
put it on.
on.
I thought the.
I think Sonic was on Sega later, but
No, but I thought they put
before
Bonk
Sonic,
also on.
Before
on
Sonic,
Sega.
the only Sega mascot was the kid,
Alex Kidd.
Alex Kidd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or arguably Wonder Boy at times.
Oh, right,
He was
okay.
really like a little kid with superpowers, really bad.
Yeah.
That's all I got for history. What about you, Jeff?
So this day in gaming history, this day,
Literally,
2007, COD 4 Modern Warfare was released.
Nice.
This is a nod to you FPS guys out there.
The original Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah, this is the original.
Ben's
And I
fave.
know that this is Ben's game.
I played the hell out of this game. It was good.
Yeah,
I
you did.
used
I remember hearing bullshit. Fuck that
I could hear
Bullshit.
that shit in my
Bullshit.
apartment.
Yeah.
from a mile away.
Really working for that explicit check.
Everybody likes to remember
here.
me playing this game. It was
Like, oh, Ben's playing Call of Duty.
I know.
Turn
Scott
the
played.
TV
I know
up.
Scott played. I watched Scott play a few times. It was
What?
totally entertaining.
Modern Warfare?
Yeah,
Play
man.
the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, that
Oh,
game is
fuck,
fun as
man.
shit.
With the silencer, the silence 9mm on the boat in the rain.
Oh,
And
you
then-
just run around like just,
dude, he was
Just
slicing
ninja
fools up.
people?
It was great.
yeah. Dude, everybody has their map on Call of Duty or any online
Yeah.
game where you're just like,
Yeah.
I am gonna run a
This is
fuck
yeah.
train.
I can
out of these
close my
bitches.
eyes and get
Yeah.
20 kills.
It's the train.
I
I'm gonna run
vividly
train on these
remember. I vividly remember the kids coming through the 5.1 because they had their fucking Connect speaker on, and they're like, "Oh my god, they've got a ninja! Somebody's killing all of us! Oh, there's another one that got a ninja!
So they're all
we gotta
Jewish?
kill that guy! He's got it off radar! Whatever. All right, fuck this shit up."
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Anything else?
So 2003, this day in gaming history, Outlaw Golf came out.
Oh.
I've heard you guys
Outlaw
talk about
Golf,
that one a few
yeah.
times.
Yep.
Outlaw Golf, I feel like, is one of the better golf games.
It's a little
I've ever
underrated.
played. But granted, I'm a bit of a perv. So Outlaw Golf is, it's kind of speaking to me.
Thank you for being honest.
so-
It gets points
I
for
don't
that,
know,
but
man.
it's,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Toadstool Tour. Like
Yeah,
that one was more challenging. It was more
Yeah.
enjoyable to
There are
play.
better golf games out there, but none with boobs.
Back in the day, I really liked Outlaw Golf, but like now trying to play that and playing Toadstool at the same time, it's like, all right, fuck this shit.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
gonna play Toadstool.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
My putting is a lot better.
The yesterday, November 2nd, Chrono Trigger came out in 1999.
Yeah, it sounds
Oh, that's
alright.
a fucking excellent game, by the way. If you never played
this is
that,
a game that I have
Yeah.
spent years on. This is a game that I spent a lot of time on.
that was a good one because that was like one of the first Square games that came out. Like, I'm not talking Square Soft, or well, I guess it was Square Soft
Squaresoft
back
at that
then.
time, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
not that Square Enix shit. Square, Square Soft.
Yeah, it was one of their.
it was
towards the end of their epic Super Nintendo system run,
Yeah.
where they had Final Fantasy 3, they had The Legend
1,
of
2,
Gaia,
3, yeah.
Secret of Mana, they
Yeah.
had Secret of Evermore,
Yeah.
all these really great RPGs out of SquareSoft.
But it was one of the ones where it was a big success and had like a lot of it had like multiple endings.
Oh yeah, Chrono
and-
Trigger
yeah.
it was an epic game. Epic in every sense of the word. Yeah. 2002 November 4, we got Ratchet and Clank. That's a solid game.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I think they just didn't. Wasn't there a Ratchet and Clank that recently was maybe a remaster or like a
Is
new
there like a
one?
movie or some shit?
Yeah, there was a movie
maybe
that came
that's
out
what
for
it
Ratchet
was.
and
Yeah.
Clank.
Maybe that's what it
recently.
was, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of.
there was a movie. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, who was starred in the movie? Who was
Kiefer
directed
Sutherland
it?
is
Who was this?
Ratchet and Donald Sutherland is Clank.
Shut the hell up! You're
That
making
makes
that
a lot
shit
of
up.
sense. I think you're right,
we gotta
Randy.
fact check that
think
one.
you're right.
Doesn't Mark Hamill do the
that
voice
not
for the
right?
villain?
Pretty sure.
I can't
Probably.
That's the case.
I mean,
remember.
it's
I mean,
not his
it's Mark
top
Hamill.
5, but okay.
I mean, you'll have to
Probably
IMDb
does.
this shit, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
I feel
Fair
like you're
enough.
right.
I might be
Randy.
wrong.
I
might be
really,
wrong.
I think you're right.
I have been wrong once.
And
A long
then
time ago.
November 10th, 2011, we had Skyrim come out,
Oh yeah, that was a neat,
which
neat one.
is I mean that's Bethesda at its finest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and now it's on
it-
everything.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
not.
good.
It's not a. It's it's not quite as big as Daggerfall, but it is a lot better graphically, and you're getting more into the Minecraft style, like creative like stuff with some of the Skyrim,
A little more
latest Skyrim
flowing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Cool.
I know.
love it.
Randy with Skyrim. Speaking of Skyrim, he's
Yeah.
like 100%ed that back on the Xbox days.
Yeah, he has.
I will never
Yeah.
get that time back in my life.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Spent
It's
way
time well
too
spent,
much time.
Randy.
Mm-hmm.
It is time well spent.
Yes.
I agree. I thought it was.
Yeah.
At the time, anyway.
Just like our
Now
WoW
I'm like,
days.
why did I do that?
What else would you be
I
doing?
feel like human garbage. I'm like, oh.
What else would you be doing? Watching some dumb bullshit on
Yeah, I mean,
TV?
probably.
Yeah.
You know, there's
At
a
least
chance
here,
it would've
you're
been-
accomplishing something.
Right.
I mean, because either way, you were drinking beer.
Yep.
So
There's a score. There's a number value to it.
Mm-hmm.
You made that point.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for trying to make that sound.
Yeah. The
Noble.
Skyrim is a heavily modded game. They have a
is now, yeah.
they have a remastered edition coming out too. That is
already
pretty
did.
fantastic actually. It makes it a little bit more lifelike. I've seen some heavily modded Skyrim. I have a buddy of mine is really into modding Skyrim, and this game looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like you got light fingers coming out of the trees.
I love
You got,
light
like,
fingers.
You know, like it's the
Me too.
it's the
bet.
it's the,
I
like
bet.
it's the waving grass.
Yeah.
It's like like
the
that
graphical-
Shit, that shit is
yeah.
awesome.
It is good. I've seen
that
some.
stuff
I've
is
seen some
really cool.
some crazy mods
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else? We have any other history? Anybody?
That's all I got.
sprinkle
That is
in?
it for my history.
It,
as
it
well.
is kind of a weird day. Because it's sort of just a random November. What is it? 4th.
third,
Third,
fourth, something like
okay.
that.
Yeah, third. Yeah, whatever. Hey, whatever. Cool. Before we go, and we're gonna wrap this rascal real soon here.
Right.
But before we go, we do have
Right.
sort of a standing tradition where Scott asks us a question that will be answered
Next week.
in the next episode. It won't be next week, but it will be
Yeah.
in the next episode. Scott,
So-
what question do you have to leave us with?
Well, we kind of missed this because this was part of the Frankenstein episode that we released, but it didn't get out there. And it's over Halloween. It's still kind of Halloweeny over here. I don't think we didn't really do anything for Halloween, but what is a new you want a new game from a old horror movie or a new horror movie? I know there's not a whole lot to choose from because horror movies have really fucking let us down the last
they
10,
have-
15 years.
Yeah.
I believe
But this
there's
year
a
they've been
Friday the
pretty good.
13th, right?
Yeah, but that's the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
Anyway,
it
remakes
plays
of an
weird.
old game of a horror movie. I want just find a new horror movie that we haven't made a video game of that you want to see,
Okay.
or you think could be good.
Yeah, I have an answer already.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Save
that's
that for next
Write it
episode.
down.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Sounds good. Look, hey,
Ben's cheating.
if you want to get that to us, send it to us. Send us a comment. Send us your answer. Let us know on Twitter at @ILaggedOut or email us direct at namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook by searching for Nameless Gamers PDX. That's a thing you can join it and follow and like there. Thank you for listening. Check YouTube for Nameless Gamers PDX. We do have a channel that you can check, and there's some videos on there from like PAX and different events and stuff we go to, which is kind of neat. Yeah, shout out to Pig Squad, Portland Indie Game Squad,
Pig Squad.
which we're loosely affiliated with, and they're doing some really cool stuff. They're making games, which is fucking great. I think.
More than I could say.
More fucking games.
Yeah, we checked out their booth at the expo.
They had a very nice. Yeah,
Big
they always
and
have a
pink.
very good presence here in the community at expos and stuff like that, conventions. Check them out. Anyway, www.patreon.com/ilaggedOut. If you want to support us, that's our Patreon page.
Yeah, support these guys.
Yeah, thank you for reviewing and
Us
subscribing.
guys, I'm not sure. Yeah.
And
Bye.
we'll catch you next episode. And I hate this map.